Hi, this is Nico Bazos, and this is my level for BattleBlock Theater. So coming right out of the gate, my main focus with this level was creating a sort of speedrun slash challenge level for the beginner turning intermediate skill range. So I want to provide a little bit of an intimidation factor while not overwhelming the player completely. So as we see here, we're starting off with the lasers. I'm going to jump through, and I'm going to go through the bouncing tunnel of burning blocks. And one thing to note is that I included the burning block at the bottom left corner of the screen as sort of a misleading trick block. So you can use it to jump, to go down on that and bounce you into the bouncing tunnel, but that seems to be a lot less successful than delaying your double jump in order to get the bouncing tunnel. So I wanted to include that as sort of a side, tricky little cunning block for players to sort of get past and slash accomplish. So this block that we're on right now, the two ice blocks between the shaggy block, I chose to include this because I didn't want the shaggy horse block to be moving continuously through the bouncing tunnel and all the way past the lasers on our right. I wanted to be confined to this area. And I also include this area as a place for players to stop and catch your breath a little bit and see what's coming up next. So we're just going to continue, sort of get past the lasers here, and we're going to get the checkpoint. I chose to include a checkpoint in this level because although it is fairly small and you could potentially get through it, it can be fairly difficult for a new player to get past it all in one go. So I wanted to combat that sense of frustration by putting the checkpoint in sort of the mid-mark of the level. And this place also serves as another sort of breathing point for the player in the level to sort of see what's happening, see what's going on around them. So we're going to get the strawberry, and we're going to get on the burning block, and we're going to get on this next ice platform. So originally, on this right-hand side, I had two spike blocks with a burning block in between, around the same height as the ice level platform we're on right now. And the reason why I took that out of the game and replaced it with this wall of spikes was because there really was no use to the player. The player was not going to jump up from where I just jumped up and hit the side of that burning block and propel him onto the ice platform. So realizing that there was really no use or case for the scenario, I want to add to the aesthetic of a little bit of the intimidation factor of the level, of the challenge speedrun nature of the level, and added all the spikes on this right-hand side. So hopefully if my timing's right, I'll be able to get these next blocks and get on the spring platform, launch me over, and I just messed up. So, and that's why I included the checkpoint as well, so to combat that sense of frustration. But I chose to put bomb blocks in that area of the level because I wanted to I want to continue the idea of it that was a speed run slash challenge level, and that you have to keep moving. You can't just wait on the block, wait for the laser to pass, and go through. You have to keep running on the blocks because they're going to destroy if you want to finish. And that's why I think in the end it was a good thing for me to include the checkpoint. And we made it. So all along the path as well, you could see I had strawberries in very easy places to get along the critical path the player would follow in the level. And I didn't do this originally. Originally I had them in very awkward places so that the player would have to take the extra time to get the strawberries. But in realizing the sort of player skill level I was going for, I instead chose to put it right in your direct path as you're moving through the level, as sort of an added guidance almost to the level layout, and to give that player that sort of subconscious confirmation that they are indeed going in the right direction. So that is my BattleBlock Theater level. I hope you enjoyed it.